The next Global Garden update just got leaked by Epter. Let's give it a listen.
Here's how to get ready for the new admin award event.
Okay.
First, we'll be getting a new bench. As you can see on the right side, there's nothing here right now. The next update, we'll be getting a crafting bench.
A crafting bench. We talked about this in a previous video I released yesterday about things you might want to do in preparation for the update that's about to drop. And in that video, I mentioned that you're probably going to want to save and hold on to phase 1 or week 1 items in case you need to combine them to craft for week 2 items. For example, using the regular dino egg to craft the primal dino egg in week 2. And so far, it seems that Epter is doing that. And make sure you guys go over to Epter's channel and give him a subscribe as a thank you for all the awesome leaks he gives us every single week. Let's keep going.
And as you can see, we can craft a few things.
Okay.
Including the skyroot chest.
Okay, hold on. Stop it right here. The skyroot chest. Is this kind of like the Kitsune chest? Will it be holding on to all the pets in this next week? And take a look. I called it. I called it. I called it. It's just common sense. The developers have a theory. They have a pattern they like to follow. Take a look. Sprout seed pack and sprout egg. Now, these recipes are subject to change. Remember our pet pouch fiasco where it said 50, you're going to need 50 hot dogs, and they changed it at the last second for corn dogs? I remember. I still have 50 hot dogs sitting in my inventory doing nothing. So don't trust these crafting recipes. There could be placeholders. For example, down here it says sprout egg for a carrot. I highly doubt that's going to be the case. So these might be placeholders. I have more faith in this one. I have more faith in the egg and the pack to make the chest than I do have in the carrot for an egg, obviously. I don't even know how many sprout eggs I have right now. I am personally sitting on, where are they? 14. That's not bad. I haven't used them. I haven't done anything with them. So this might be a good time to remind you to continue to farm your beanstalk so you can farm your eggs so you can get some of those chests because we don't quite know what's inside them just yet. All right, let's see what else Epter has to say today.
And the sprout egg. It only takes a carrot, which is kind of confusing.
It's not confusing. It's a placeholder. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. There's going to be an actual requirement. But this is nice because even if you can't get sprout eggs from the beanstalk event week 1, you might be able to craft them in week 2, which is really useful.
Next, we have the willowberry.
The willowberry and the green bean memories. So if we take a look at this, we do see that the willowberry requires a flare melon and a glow pod. I mean, we can imagine that all 3 of these plants are going to be in the new event, maybe in the new seed pack, maybe as a crafting requirement, or maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure how we're going to get the flare melon and the glow pod. And then down here, you also have the green bean memories. Is that a cosmetic? When you look at it, it kind of reminds me of a moss-covered stone pillar. That's the vibe I'm getting. I don't think it's actually a plant. And again, it costs a carrot to craft, which means placeholder. We'll see what to do. Hold on. What's down there? Do you see that? The sounds of the pool beans. Something across the bean table? That's really hard to make out what that is. All right, maybe Epter will explain it further in the video. Let's keep watching.
And the green bean memories. And then we have the bean sprout float light.
Bean sprout float light. No, hold on. Back up the video. I'm confused. This image is tied to the green bean memories and it has this pull. And then in the next scene, it says the bean sprout float light. I'm guessing all the images aren't lining up. Oh, and there's that table up there. I still can't see what it is. So we don't know what the bean sprout float light is, but again, it has a placeholder requirement. But do you see what's down there? Pet shard mega. I have had people ask me for a very long time now because I do trading guides and trading videos. People are like, what is mega worth? What is mega worth? And I always tell them, guys, mega doesn't really increase the value much. If you go into a public server and you have a mega, maybe somebody likes it. Maybe somebody wants it. But in terms of value increase, I don't know. Now that it's a shard, you mean to tell me that on my huge Spinosaurus, my massive Spinosaurus, I spent forever trying to also give mega? I could just waited and slapped a shard on it and saved all this time? Are you kidding me? This is going to make huge megas practically worthless because as soon as you get a huge, you instantly have a huge mega because of the pet shard. So huge megas won't have any more value. Maybe I need to change my Spinosaurus into maybe a huge rainbow. Let's keep going with the video, shall we?
Float light. Yep. And the pet shard mega.
Yep.
Next, you need to give fruit to this guy.
Wait, give fruit to this guy? Oh boy. So hold on. First, you have to give fruit to the NPC on the ground to grow the beanstalk. Now you got to give fruit to the NPC at the top. Also, is he in a different spot or is that the same NPC?
To be friends with him.
Friends with him.
There'll be different
Friendship
levels
level.
of friendship.
10 levels of friendship. Do you see that? I wonder if he'll want any kind of fruit or if he'll want specific kinds of fruits? Will he have a craving like the NPC on the ground to build the beanstalk? That's a great question. Will he want cooked food? Ooh, I remember Jandel mentioning something about cooked food to NPCs for reputations. This kind of looks like that, guys. It might be cooked food. I'm not too sure. Hold on. Did Epper say fruit or cooked food? Oh, he did say fruit right here. Let's watch. Rewind.
Next, you need to give fruit to this guy to be friends with him.
Okay.
There'll be different levels of friendship, and the higher level you are, the more rewards you get.
So he's going to have rewards locked behind friendship levels. So you have to get to level 10 to max it out. I think these might be some of the rewards.
The higher level you are, the more rewards you get. There'll be 2 options in the side. There'll be a main shop, and then there'll be a friendship shop.
Oh, a main shop and a friendship shop. Do you see that? That's super clear. I like that. So I wonder what's going to be inside the friendship shop. So we're not getting a second NPC. It's going to be the same NPC, but he's going to have 2 options. The week 1 option, which is the main, and the week 2 option, which is the friendship option. Let's keep going.
Then there'll be a friendship shop. Get all your high value plants ready. Next.
High value plants ready. So is this a situation where he doesn't care about the plant species? He just cares about the value. So is it a sugar apple situation? Because I don't know about you guys, but I still have all my sugar apples because I'm working on my achievements right now. I need a few more rainbow sugar apples and the achievement is done. So I might just might keep them there in case it is a high value fruit. Now, we don't know. We're just going off of Epter's word. We're going to have to wait and see until the event drops. I don't have tester access, so I'm going to have to work Saturday morning to figure out what's the optimal strategy for doing the event. It might be as simple as bring him your high value fruit for friendship levels. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Let's keep going with the video.
Next, we'll be getting a new cleaning pet shard. This is to clean any mutation off your pet.
Oh, that's interesting. So I've had a few people comment on my videos, and it's really, really weird. And they comment on my trade videos, and they ask me if a clean pet has more value than a mutated pet. And I'm like, why would a clean pet have more value? And they explain that in some games on Roblox, a non-mutated clean something had more value than a mutated something. Then again, in those games, maybe once you mutate it once, you can't mutate it again. So why would you have a cleaning spray? I guess some people don't want their pets to look weird because almost every single mutation in the game changes the appearance of the pet in some way. Yeah, I can't think of a single mutation aside from tiny and huge, but that just changes their size. So maybe if you just want a regular looking pet, you can have a regular looking pet. And I guess that's okay. Now, Jandel, if you can figure out how to fix our duped pets so we can trade them again, that'd be fantastic. Please, let's continue on with the video.
Next, we'll be getting a new sprout basket.
A new sprout basket. So it's worth Robux. Is this, I was about to say, is this a seed pack? But it's not. This looks like a cosmetic pack. This looks like it gives you 5 times each of a bunch of cosmetics for decoration. And that's fine. If you want to go with a certain vibe, you can go with a certain vibe. But I would bet you that this is a placeholder. Unless it's not, because we're coming to the end of summer. And this is a whole bunch of summer-related things. Though, why is this archway, this entryway, kind of bright pink? Is that summer related? Is that Valentine's Day related? Is it Easter related? I don't know. But to me, it looks like we're getting a summer cosmetic pack, which is fine until they release the Halloween cosmetic pack. And I want to have a spoopy garden. That could be interesting. Let's keep going.
Just a bunch of cosmetics. I don't know what it is. After that, we have nothing. Yeah, it's kind of a small update.
I don't think it's a small update. I think the developers are being careful what they put into these tester servers and things like that because they don't want us leaking things too early. And over in the Dawn Discord server, they also have more information. We have new fence skins, including a jail fence. There it is. See it? A jail fence? That's cool. And a metal fence. Ooh, I like that metal fence. It's classy. Ooh, I like that a lot. The guys at Dawn also have an image for the crafting bench, and they have some images here for the recipes, as you can see, green bean memories, etc. But the bean sprout float light and the green bean memories do have the same image, and it does look like a stone pillar for decoration. Those got to be placeholders, as well as the pet shard mega, and you also see the cleansing pet shard for 30 million shekels. So what do you guys think of these leaks so far? Are you excited to try out week 2? And more importantly, the big question is, what's going to be inside that chest that you take the egg and the pack, you know, pending changes? You take the egg and the pack, you combine them for a chest. What pets are we going to see in that chest? I'm really curious. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and hit subscribe as a thank you. Become part of the first 200K OGs on the channel. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.